The first thing I want to look out for whenever I want to analyze my trade is to simply understand time. Now, for you to be able to make money in the forex market, you simply need to understand the time to buy or time to sell. That means you're making money in the forex market is depending on the time you're buying or time you're selling. If you're buying when it's time to sell, you definitely be losing money. And if you're selling when it's time to buy, you definitely still be losing money. So time is very important in trading. There are two factors I normally consider to know the time to buy or time to sell. Those two factors refer to as liquidity sweep and as well liquidity grab. Liquidity sweep is simply the fake move that price have to take just to faking people to buy or sell when they're meant to do the opposite. While liquidity grab is simply the actual move that price want to make in the forex market. Now I'm going to explain this liquidity sweep and liquidity grab on the chart. But before we go into the chart, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Divine. And what I basically do on the channel is document how I trade and as well give you the mindset behind my strategy. If you want to be seeing content like this, I want you to subscribe, like, and as well drop a comment on this video. I'll be right back. Now, here on the chart, what you want to do is to simply show you how I normally use liquidity sweep and liquidity grab to decide when I'm going to buy or when I'm going to sell. Sorry about that. But before we go into that, I like to start to analyze my trade from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. This is because liquidity sweep and liquidity graph are easily identified on the lower time frame. So for us not to confuse ourselves, I'm going to start analyzing my charts from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. Now this is the current that I took on USDCAD, but I'm going to give you a what's it called, fresh analysis. But let me explain to you all this chart first. Now I'm going to clear everything and see how we arrive at this point we are here. Remember, the first I want to do is to go to the higher time frame and identify key levels on the higher time frame. And for me, anything above the 1 hour time frame is referred to as a higher time frame, and anything below the 1 hour time frame is referred to as the lower time frame. Now, here on the daily time frame, what you want to do is to simply identify the direction of the market and as well identify the key level. Now, if you have to use our eye, you're going to see that price is in a downtrend. But here, we don't like to use our eye to identify anything in the market. We allow our strategy to tell us what's going on in the market, because if we use our eyes can deceive us. So what are we going to do? We're simply going to use the trend line to identify the trend and as well the direction of the market here. Now, if you look closely here, you see that price is in a downtrend, and this is what price is doing. Price is in a downtrend. Now, how do we mark out key levels? We want to mark out key levels by simply doing this. This is the last low that price gave us. This is the last low that price gave us, and this is the high that gave us that low. And this is another key level we want to look out for. This is the key level that we're going to look out for. So we're really interested in what price is doing at these three areas here. Now what I'm going to do next, we're simply going to go to the 4 hours time frame and understand the market structure and as well identify our point of interest, or say our area of concern. Now on the 4 hours time frame, if you have to look carefully or look closely, let me zoom up a bit. Eh, Now on the 4 hours time frame, if you have to look closely here, we'll see that what price did here was when price got to this place, price filled the support zone and came back to retest a flip zone or create a flip zone here before price finally came to this support. So this area that price created this transaction is simply our point of interest. So this is our point of interest, and we are interested in what price is going to do when price come back to this area. Now, what did you see when price came back to? Let's study this trend here. You see, when price gave us this support level here, price began to create series of higher highs and higher lows, showing us that price is in an uptrend. Now, if we switch the 1 hour time frame, remember we are paying attention to what price is doing here, what price is doing here, and what price is doing here. Now we've already understood what price is at this level here that gave us this point of interest. And now we are going to see what price is going to do at this area when price occurs to this area here. I don't like to analyze the chart backward, but I'm just doing this because of I don't know. I'm going to go to a fresh chart to analyze and what's going to be our possible bias on a different pair. But for the sake of this video, I'm just trying to explain why I took that previous trade that I took. I'm going to show you a screenshot that I took the trade as well too. Now what you can see clearly here that when price got to this level here, price was creating series of consolidation phase here. Price was consolidating when price got to this place here. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame and understand what price did on the 1 hour time frame. Now, for me, 1 hour time frame is not a small time frame or a bigger time frame. It's just a time frame to see what is happening in the market. Now, here on the 1 hour time frame, we can clearly see that when price came to this support level here, price simply started creating series of higher highs and higher lows. And when price finally got to our point of interest, what you can clearly see is that price went into a consolidation phase. What is it not moving? Price went into a consolidation phase here. And what you can see clearly is that price, first of all, gave us a strong buy, showing us that if price want to go into price want to continue to the buy to the upside, showing us series of you know rally based drop rally, which is a very fake market price action. And this is where the liquidity grab occurred. Price first of all created liquidity here, giving us this price first of all created liquidity at this place here, and as well liquidity at this zone here. All these equal highs here were liquidity, and the stop losses were already resting above these areas here. There was a lot of stop loss above this area here, and what you can clearly see is that price first of all sweep out the liquidity, taking out all the stop losses resting above this area here. For those who are trying to buy, and for those those who are trying to sell early, and those who are trying to buy early as well too, price took them out by simply using this big liquidity sweep here. And what you can see, price left another point of interest here again as well too. Sorry. Price left another point of interest here again. What's happening now? Price left another flip zone as well too here. And what you can clearly see is that price first of all came, took out this structure, took out this liquidity, which is referred to as liquidity grab. Now, first of all, this was the liquidity sweep here, and now this is that liquidity grab. So what this telling us that price has swept liquidity, and it's time to start selling, causing a liquidity grab. First of all, this was a fake move that sweep out this liquidity. This is referred as liquidity sweep, and now price is grabbing liquidity. And what you can see clearly, when price got this liquidity, price came back to my point of interest. I gave us this sell here. I gave us this, and my stop loss above this high here. Now price are taking out this one. It's likely that price is coming to take out this one, take out this liquidity that is here, take out this liquidity that is here as well to this one here, and likely going to get to my this other bigger one on daily time frame. So this is how I arrived to that setup I actually took. I'm going to show you a screenshot that I took this trade here around this chart. You're going to see it. So this is what I actually look for. Understanding when liquidity sweep have occurred and seeing that price is going to grab liquidity. Remember our focus here is to see how price took out this liquidity here, and now it's grabbing this liquidity that grabbed this one. Price is likely going to grab this one, and as well grab this one resting here too. Maybe taking out all this liquidity here. So this is how I tell you to take my trade anytime I want to analyze the pair or anything. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to a fresh page or maybe a fresh pair and see how I can, analyze a possible setup or a future setup for us here. Now, if you have to analyze USD card, we're simply going to do the same thing we did on the USDCHF on the USD card. But now, I've not analyzed this thing before now or anything. I'm just going to, analyze it for you just to see as if it's a live market and we can possibly take the trade together. If we lose, we lose together. If we win, we win together. So the first thing first off, the same thing we did on the USDCHF, we're going to do this here on the USD card. And the first thing first off is to simply go to the high time frame and see what is going on the high time frame. And as usual, the high time frame for me is daily time frame. Now, on daily time frame, what can we clearly see here on the daily time frame? Are we in an uptrend or in a downtrend? We don't like our eyes to tell us what trend we are in. Our strategy will tell us what trend we are in. Now, if you look closely, you can see we are in an uptrend. But what is the trend saying? Because that's what's more important. Are we still in an uptrend or in a downtrend? Now let's figure that out. Now, if I use our trend carefully, what you definitely see now is that no plenty touches here. Just more of plenty touches here. Now, this is a valid trend line for me, and the trend is simply telling me that okay, yes, we're in an uptrend, but price broke below the trend. You can see price broke below the trend, and price is currently below the trend. So what is it telling us? Yes, we're in an uptrend, but price is giving us that we're in a downtrend. So what do we do? We mark out our key levels, and as you can clearly see, this place is our key level, and as well, this place as well too is a key level. So our key level is simply this place here, this support level here, and as well this resistance level here. So what do you do next? You're simply going to go to the 4 hours time frame and see what is going on the 4 hours time frame. Now on the 4 hours time frame, we're going to mark out our point of interest and as well identify the market structure. What you can clearly see here is that price is in a downtrend and price is creating series of higher high, lower lows and lower high. This is the low here, this is another low, and this is the final low. So what's our point of interest? Our point of interest is simply at this area here. This is our point of interest. That means we are interested in what price is doing at this area here. Let me move this thing so we'll not confuse ourselves. Now this area is simply our point of interest. But what are we going to do next? What do we need to do next? We are going to study this price action that's happening here and see what you can possibly do next. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to the 1 hour time frame and study the price action that is going on this support to that resistance level here. Now, when price got to this support level here, what the price did? Price started giving us series of higher highs and higher lows. So price started creating higher high and higher low. But what did you see price do? Price came to this level here and gave us this high here, but price did not tap into our point of interest. That means we have not done anything yet. Price simply got to our point of interest here and give us this low. So this place now is like this place is our point of interest. This place is our area of concern. What am I saying? This place is the key level I have to pay attention to. And as well, this place is a key level you need to pay attention to. Clearly speaking, I already know what price is doing already. Price is trying to manipulate people to buy, to continue buying the market so that price can fake them out and actually sell. Because what the price do here? Is that English correct? What the price do here? What the price did here? When price gave us this high here, price simply came back to this high and gave us another high, giving us an equal high liquidity. That means price that give us liquidity at this level here. And what the price do again to price came back to this and still give us liquidity. Now there's liquidity resting above and there's liquidity below. So what I'm going to simply do is to wait for price to to do a liquidity sweep and then go for liquidity grab. And now remember, the liquidity sweep is the first fake move that price have to make before price can continue to go down to the downside or go for liquidity grab. And what you can see here, price is simply doing manipulate is doing price is simply manipulating what price is simply manipulating price here and trying to give us a scenario that is fake. Now, what did price do here? Price gave us a chain of character that price is going to the downside, and you can see clearly price failed and gave us another change of character that the price is going to the downside. So at this level, price telling us you're going down, and at this level, price telling us are going up by simply engineering liquidity above and below this market price action here. So what I'm simply going to wait for is for price to do two things here. First, the liquidity sweep by price trying to buy to this my point of interest here, and then possibly start grabbing this liquidity that is resting below on this trend as well too. So a possible setup for this trend for this setup now is simply to have an entry here, my stop loss resting above this our previous key level here, and I'll take profits targeting this area here, or price is going to sell from this level and take out this equal lows here, and then buy to this level here and still drop to the downside. So whichever way, I'm very confident that this price is going to be a sell for this ESD card here. But this is the possible time to enter the trade when price have done a liquidity sweep, and I'm setting price to do a liquidity sweep by price simply selling out to this level here and dropping, or price coming down to take out this equal lows here and coming back again up to completely sell. So whichever way, there must be a buy move before the main sell is going to occur. Now, because this thing is not 100% strategy or it does not work every time, I'm going to apply a very good risk management on this. That means I'm going to be risking more. I'm going to be risking less than maybe I'm going to risk like how many pips stop loss? 100 pips stop loss. Okay, 1 to 3 risk to reward. I'm going to be risking like a $50 on this account on this setup to see if price can give me a $150 profit. So the most important thing is to apply a very good risk management because this thing does not work all the time. I think this will be all for this video. You see me on the next video. Peace.